Hi, my name is Dawn Hanson. God has asked me to finally share my testimony with y'all. But first, I would like to tell you about how wonderful the Father really is. He's a good, He is a God overflowing with forgiveness for all who seek Him earnestly and repent. The Father is very faithful and has repeatedly demonstrated this for all of my experiences. He is slow to anger. He has an abundance of mercy, and I have a wonderful relationship with him. And I can truly say that he's my friend. The Lord has asked me to share with you guys the good news that just as I have turned to the Lord and became his friend, you can do the same. Just believe. Jesus has helped me through many obstacles in my life. He's been breaking off generational curses from my family. So chains can't hold me back anymore. I went from curses, witchcraft, spiritual warfare, to blessings, and more blessings. On top of the spiritual warfare, I became a target of the devil. Yep, and I believe he's been trying to kill me ever since. I was in a car accident when I was 20 years old and have dealt with chronic pain ever since. It got so bad that my mother was actually praying that I would die so I wouldn't have so much pain. I've been going to Rochester Mayo Clinic since 2008, where they continue to diagnose me and are caring for all of my ailments. Just to name a few, because if I named all of them, I think it was like diagnosis of 2 pages long of lined print. And anyway, so I'm just going to name a few. I've been diagnosed with autoimmune disease, Crohn's disease, inflammatory arthritis, epilepsy, sinus infection I still have. It's lasted over 15 years. I had sinus surgery 5 times, hysterectomy because of endometriosis, a gallbladder removed, bladder stimulator, a spinal infusion in my lower back with a laminectomy and cage. I had to have bone removed from my hip and grafted to the missing vertebrae. And then they hold it in place with big, large screws in a cage. I had a stroke when I was 30 and lost a lot of my eyesight. Still missing some. It's partially due to my stroke. I have problems with memory and finding my words. I tend to hide because of this reason. I stay home most of the time and stay pretty quiet around people I don't know, so I don't embarrass myself or sound stupid. Shortly after finding Jesus, my church was fasting, and I decided to fast my high-dose morphine pills. I'd been taking them it was over 5 years, and I'd been receiving them from my pain doctor. And Jesus said shortly after that it was time to stop. And so, like, shortly before that, like, it was like a few days or a week or so, my pain started letting up, so it didn't get as bad, so I could actually go off my morphine and bear it, It was kind of almost like when I was on my morphine. It helped that much. That's how much pain he, released. And so he eliminated a lot of my pain and made it all possible. So one day I quit taking the full dose, cold turkey, and I had very few side effects. That was to the amazement of my pain doctor and pharmacist, who said that they wouldn't recommend that but you know, it was already too late. So it's been several years now. I should know this, but it's probably been 3 years or so that I have been off of my morphine pills ever since. I could still be taking them, you know, if I want them, I can. I don't want them. But they, I've been off ever since. And let's see, I do want to say that I did have a few years of rebellion and drinking, stuff I'm ashamed of, you know, I don't want to talk about because God's already forgiven me for that. So, luckily, I turned to Jesus after that. And God has given me quite a few miracles in life, but the most recent is being taken to new, I would say, in new and extreme levels. The Father right now is recreating and molding me into the person He says I was always meant to be and more. I am going from, let's see, no job, renting a basement, have an old car, no money in the bank, excuse me, my dog's barking, lots of debt, and much pain and illness to I guess what you might call I would say a supernatural makeover. He's currently making me new again. He's healing of my body, mind, heart, and my health. Quiet dog. Sorry. And my health, which is making me stronger, wiser, and bringing back happiness and joy while equipping me with all the anointings and mantles that I need. Quiet dog. That I need to be His vessel. And soon, mighty miracles hopefully will be coming to fruition. And I believe this year we'll have many supernatural miracles because nothing is impossible for Jesus. Thanks.